I, for one, am, like, really sick of Scott the engineer and his constant, like, you know what? Let your son do his own thing.
Well, you know what? Scott has always been like this. We forget. Remember when his son was supposed to sell stuff at school to make money?
Yeah, and Scott brings it in.
Scott would bring it in and hit us all up.
Well, it's really funny you say that, because I was talking to some people the other night, and everyone was just kind of disgusted with Scott because his son has a band. And, okay, fine, your son has a band. Stop hocking the people at work to get involved. We know. We heard. It's great. Go do well. We all support you. But it's like, I mean, I said he's like the guy whose kid has to sell candy, and he bothers you at work and says, can you please buy some candy for my kid? I mean, that's who Scott is.
He's been doing it for years, and he's, you know, now that his son has a band, we have to support that.
Yeah, I mean, you're into your son's band, and that's cool, and you love your son. Hey, great. But, you know, just don't sort of get us involved. Leave us alone.
It was almost like it was, why wasn't I coming to this gig? Because it's his release party for his new CD.
It's not even on a record label.
And you're supposed to come.
I mean, I'm just sick of it, Scott. I mean, it's...
Robin, it had nothing to do with you coming to the gig. It had something to do with you just looking at your email and opening the invitation.
Hey, Scott...
That's all. I didn't give a crap whether
Scott.
you came. And F all of you.
Why?
I mean,
Why
I didn't
involved?
bother anybody. All I did was invite.
All you do is bother
F
people.
all of you.
All you do is bother everyone with your son's band every minute. And it's like, dude, go have your own life. Stop involving us.
You knew what you were doing.
I mean, it's embarrassing already. It's like, you know, and then like...
Artie, you weren't even here when those things used to happen. You used to have to go back to Scott's office to ask him to do something, and he'd slip this paper with names scribbled on it. It goes, my son is selling candy.
Yeah, and it's like, you know what? So why doesn't your son sell it? Why are you doing
in order to get your work done, you have to sign up for some candy.
I see Scott stand there, not his son.
It's like terrorism.
Here's my bro, Ronnie.
Oh, man.
Ronnie and I did some major damage Saturday night.
Oh, yeah?
You should have been at this party. First of all, I want to thank Marianne from Brooklyn for bringing a loaf of bread so we had something to eat.
Oh.
Well, this was Thursday night, right?
Thursday night, yeah, the record release party.
Yeah. So Ronnie tells me, so Scott, you know, Scott's the perennial loser. He's like, you know, everybody come. So he says to Ronnie, he goes, you have to come to my son's band because I've got a VIP section, and it's going to be... So they get to this, you know, rundown club.
Is Scott in the VIP section?
Right, yeah.
He stood outside it.
They wouldn't let him in.
There wasn't enough room for him.
Because you know how Scott, it's like a real big deal for him to get to the VIP section, and, you know, dysfunctional family picnic and all the events we have.
Absolutely.
So finally he has his own VIP section because of his son's band. And meanwhile, the club is like, they have 10 bands, local bands. And what they do is they get everybody to get their friends to go, so people buy the door. And then...
Sure.
So Ronnie goes, he gets there. The VIP section is the size of, not even the size of your office right there. That little cubicle. And no one's in it. And so Ronnie goes to stand in it. And Scott was like, you got to come. There's going to be all kinds of finger foods and... Get there. No food.
No, you're eating your fingers.
So,
yeah, this finger food, all right. Yeah, eat your nails.
So I brought some girls down there because he likes...
Scores.
Yeah, the Scores girls. You know, they like to hang out.
Sure.
Look good for, you know, people look at them and they're going, wow, Scott's a hero. He's got good-looking girls down there and stuff. So the girls, they're going, can we get a drink? I go, yeah, okay. So they go over to the bar and 4 drinks, $40. Okay? No food. And the girls are going, oh, gee, we're a little hungry. You think we can get something to eat? I said,
well, that's Scott.
So Marianne from Brooklyn was there, thank God, and she had this big loaf of Italian bread and a box of cannolis. And that's what the girls wound up eating with Artie.
Yeah, I was eating cannolis and strippers.
Can I tell you, I mean, so this guy, now he's sending out invites to a party with no food.
Right.
But we knew it, man, because we knew
you know Scott.
We knew it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your son's
thanks
party.
for the invite. So we get to come and pay a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, but it's your son's big night, okay? If you even think the guy's not going to have food there, go for a couple $100 and have some food there, you know? Have some guy bringing some food.
Oh, have your wife cook some food.
Not even
Bring
that.
it.
You know, it's your son's big night. It's his record release party.
No, you're inviting your co-workers to come to a party, have some food.
Right.
Yeah, try to see if it's going to be at least a little comfortable.
If he went to even to Burger King or something. And
bring him McDonald's.
Yeah, a couple of bags of food. How much is it going to cost him?
Oh, it's unreal.
It was sad, man. Everybody couldn't wait to get out of it because they were starving.
Yeah, but instead of like keeping everyone there, hey, nice party you throw. Glad I didn't respond to my email.
We were lucky enough to go back to Scores afterwards, and Lonnie had a bunch of food for us, so at least we had something to eat.
Yeah, the party ended up
Scott,
scoring.
where
Yeah,
was the finger
great.
food?
I don't know. The guy told me there would be, and there wasn't anything there. I mean, I'm sorry.
So
about
run
that.
out and buy something.
This was the finger food.
Yeah, the middle finger.
I gave everybody the finger, right?
Hey, when you come down, I'll give you my middle finger food.
Here's your finger.
Here's your finger. Chew on this.
Eat this.
How about an FU salad?
Yeah, put some...
Way to go,
cream
dude.
on your finger.
And dude, seriously, when you got to sell candy, let your son sell it. You're into his band. You're into your family. Hey, what else does he do? Does he play soccer? You want me to come to those games too? I mean, really, dude, what are you doing?
He was all proud and everything, and his wife was
You're
all
fine.
proud.
So-
That's great, but I really don't think we're what he's looking for as an audience.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to go find an audience. He's got to go get out there. I mean, what are we going to do? I know that you get to play if we come and spend money, but, you know, it's enough already. People, you're walking around like a loon.
Artie really had the crowd going, though, man. He got up there to introduce the band.
I heard he went on and on and on.
Well, you know what
He went on this rant. It was
And
unbelievable.
Scott's son's band, Vertigo Blue, couldn't even get any time to play because of...
Artie
got
went
8
over
songs.
and they
Yeah.
couldn't
7
play?
songs.
Scott's son was standing there like Scott, you know, when he gets upset.
Right.
And he was like standing there, and we're turning around, we're looking at him, we're going, oh, boy. He's like all upset because he's ready to play, and Artie's going on and on. Let's crush the PCP!
You plugged,
No.
you plugged me to introduce him.
That was what you did was great. It was absolutely brilliant. I didn't complain about it. I don't know what he's talking about. It was great.
Say you complain.
Talking about the finger... And what happened to the VIP section? It was 100 degrees in there.
It was. Actually, when we got to the club, it was like 15 degrees below zero, and all of a sudden people came in, and it was 150 degrees. I don't know what happened.
It's a little tiny club. What do you need a VIP section for?
VIP, very intense perspiration.
Well, we thought, you know, it was very warm in there.
Are you hungry?
Too bad.
I mean, I thank Artie for coming down. It was great what he did.
So what's the next thing we have to do? What else do we have to do for you?
Yeah,
You don't have
what's
to do
coming
anything.
up? Give us our
Tell
schedule.
us our schedule so we can plan
I'm
the
done
fall.
with that, all right? You know?
Good.
They'll be fine on their own, and
Right.
I'm not worried about it.
Look.
A little bit of a tick. Look at you, man.
Your head shaking.
It's been a bad week. It's been a bad life, excuse me. You know, I'm just trying to get by day here.
I know I'll invite all my coworkers to buy candy while they're down at the club listening to my son's band.
No one else wants to come, so I figured I got to bother you guys.
I've got vertigo blue balls.
You know, and you think, you know, we showed up for his party. Everybody came. He had a big turnout. There was a lot of
While he was hounding people.
A lot of people. Beetlejuice showed up, and this one and that one. You know.
Hey, Beetlejuice, do you think you could mention it on the show? Excuse me, Sean, can you include my son's band in your plug? Dude, get a life.
But he, you know, afterwards he should have came and hang. You know, it's his party. He should come and hung out with everybody. But of course, he went home.
Didn't show up
I would
and
like
say
to.
hello and
No,
thank you
I
for
was
coming?
I was at the club.
He was working it.
All you guys left, and I didn't even. I know you went to Scores. I didn't know which one, but I was hanging out.
Oh, your wife wouldn't let you go.
I could've
Be
gone.
honest.
Well, I had to take.
What did you have to do?
I had to take her home.
Or she can't get home?
Well, how was she going to get home? It was
Walk.
My son. I had taken him as well.
His son drives.
Yeah, but I drove everybody
Yeah, we
in
would
the
have
car.
got you home.
Oh yeah, let them drive home.
Yeah, let them take the car. We would have got you home.
What?
Oh,
You mean I could have been free for the night?
What?
No, because my wife would have seen that I was going to Scores.
Hey, Artie, I got a great story for you. I don't know if you heard about this.
What happened?
Your friend Paulie.
Paulie, yeah.
Yeah, did you hear about this?
No, what happened?
Okay, so you left.
How did you know if you heard about it until you told
Well,
me?
I don't know. I'm asking
All right.
if he heard the story because I'm sure if
So he doesn't know what the story is.
All right, okay.
When I left
Go ahead.
Scores.
All right, so you left Scores,
Right.
and I left about 15 minutes after you. So we're just walking out the door, and your friend Paulie comes back,
Yeah.
and you had given him some funny money or something.
Right.
He walks in and he goes,
Wait, back up. You tell the story much better than that. They go over to Scores. So Artie takes out his credit card and buys a bunch of funny money.
Okay.
He gives his buddy Paulie a bunch of the funny money.
Right.
So after Artie goes home, Paulie's... Go ahead.
So we're walking out the door, and Paulie's walking in the door, and he pulls me over to the side, he goes, do you think there's any way I could cash this in?
Oh, he wanted to turn it back into real money.
Are you kidding?
I swear to God, man, Big John was rolling on the floor, man.
Wow, Artie, with some high rollers.
All right, Luke, the intern's on the phone.
That's crazy.
Hey, Luke. Hey, now, what's up?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, now.
Hi.
So what you got to understand is Artie's rant was just about the most disturbing thing that anybody's probably ever seen at that place. I mean, he gets up on stage and in his AC/DC voice screams just about every drug you can think of and asks who wants it.
Well, I did the extended version, Howard, of what we goof on. I just went, who's got the weed? Who's got the heroin?
Right, your
Who's
usual-
got the angel dust?
Your usual rock and roll rap.
Does anyone
Yeah,
want to
it
get
doesn't-
dusted and ride?
It doesn't
Artie,
work at
Artie.
a club with a bunch of 50-year-old parents all standing
No, there was a
around.
lot. No, there was a lot of teenagers there.
Yeah.
There was a lot of 18-year-old, 20-year-old people.
You have to
there.
do that in a stadium.
But that went on for about 25 minutes, I think.
There was a
wasn't
scores
that
girl over Artie's shoulder who looked like she had seen the face of the devil.
I just kept saying, who wants to ride the lightning into Satan's chamber?
Saturday night, me, Ronnie, and Ralph got together. We went out to Nobu to dinner. Just the three dudes.
Fun night, man.
Yeah.
We tore up the town.
Dude, we were out to about 3 in the morning.
Really?
I was so
What?
hammered. I couldn't. Some chick punched me in the nose. I woke up the next morning. I was like, I think I got smacked in the nose. No, I mean not on purpose. She was wasted, and she went to reach for the back of the couch to give me a lap dance, and her hand whacked me in my nose.
How unfortunate.
Oh, I was going to say, so you wound up at Scores again.
Yeah.
No, I didn't go Thursday night with these guys.
No, I meant Ronnie was there, but it was another
Yeah.
Scores
Another
night.
Yeah.
scores night.
Well, we went to Nobu. We were drinking. We were drinking pretty heavily
yeah, we were
there. I
drinking
was
real
pretty
heavy.
I was pretty bombed there.
What were you drinking?
Vodka. And then
Ralph, I get a kick out of Ralph, though, with him changing those drinks around. He keeps going, let's try this one, and let's try
Oh, please. I was on the phone with Beth because she went to a wedding in Pittsburgh. So I said, I'm going to dinner with Ralph. I said, here's my night. You ready? Excuse me. Can I have some ice, please? Extra ice in the glass. Half a glass
And
of
bring
ice.
me a bowl of lemon.
Oh, yeah. And then he goes, excuse me. And this poor waiter goes, because Ronnie and I just ordering a bunch of things. And Ralph goes, excuse me. With the rock shrimp, can you please bring the ponzu sauce on the side?
And make sure it's on the side.
On the side. So the guy goes, what do you want? And he goes, ponzu sauce on the side. Well, he goes, what? It was like 20 minutes.
Yeah, he's always got particular needs.
Yeah.
He has particular needs.
He has
Ralph.
needs, Ralph. I said, here's my night. So Ralph will belt out his particular needs, and then he'll do that thing at the end where he pretends he wants to grab the check.
Right.
And sure enough,
It was all there.
it was all there.
He does not
He doesn't disappoint, no.
Yeah.
Not that I go out with him much, but
You've heard the
we had
story.
fun, though.
We had a great
He
time.
followed
We really
the
had a great
script.
time.
We had a great time. So then we ate.
Well, thank
because
goodness Ralph is fun with you, because you got to put up with a lot.
he wasn't actually that fun. Ronnie was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Me and Ronnie had a good time.
It was good.
Ralph
Ralph's
was kind of
not
like
fun
a bummer.
anymore?
He's fun, but he was like mopey at the table, right?
Yeah.
kind of
He
mopey.
wasn't into it.
He wasn't that into it. But then he brought me on. He goes, man, it was great going to dinner with Ronnie. Blah, blah, blah.
I don't know.
Who knew?
I don't know. He was
Yeah,
pretty
so
quiet, actually, for
I'll tell you,
Ralph.
We started drinking there. Then we went over to, first of all, we were going to, and that's another thing. I make reservations. Yeah, okay, I make the reservation over. Then he calls me and goes, maybe we should just eat dinner at Scores, get right over there.
It's too early.
Yeah.
Why pretend?
So we call Lonnie. We go, we're thinking about getting there at 8 o'clock. Why pretend to have an evening? So Lonnie goes, look, you can come at 8 o'clock. He goes, but the real action's later anyway.
Yeah, you guys stay away for a while.
So the whole time I say to these guys, well, I fall.
Even Lonnie thinks you're losers.
Yeah. I go, I fall
No,
asleep.
he'd love to have us
Oh,
there, believe
please.
me.
He's like, look, guys, come on.
I
Go
fall-
out and have dinner.
I fall asleep early, so I say to the guys, look, I don't mind going to Nobu first, but we can't spend till midnight at Nobu. Because then by the time we get to Scores, I fall asleep.
Right.
And I'm too wasted. So the whole time I'm drinking, I'm trying to pace myself, but I didn't do a good job.
Yeah, but you
I was okay
you
when
were
we
up,
left.
man. You were totally up when we got there.
Yeah, I said, and by the way, you forget the time when you're at Scores? Like, all of a sudden, someone said to me, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I went, oh.
It's almost like a casino. There is no time.
Exactly.
No
I was gonna-
time.
I was going to say
No,
that, Robin. It's
there's
like
no
a slice,
watches there.
It's like a slice of Vegas.
Yeah, there's no watch.
You
there's
can't
nothing.
see your watch anyway. Even
Right.
if you have a watch on.
If you have a watch, you
you can't see the watch.
That is the greatest men's club on the planet.
So what did you do, East Side or West Side?
West.
Oh, now you're a West Side man.
Hey, they get the private rooms.
What is that?
Place I can unwind.
Yeah,
It'll be
exactly.
on display.
We were east side. We east sided it Thursday.
I
too.
didn't know about the private rooms.
Oh. You should come with me one night.
East Side has private rooms, too.
Why don't you sit in a room with me?
Oh, no.
Me and you.
No, that's all right.
Let's go.
Right, all right.
Me and Robin Quivers.
I'll just be punching you in the nose. I won't be.
I was just like, I go, what happened? The girl goes, oh my God, my hand slipped. I'm so sorry. You all right? And I go, no.
See, under normal conditions, he would have been like, what the hell's wrong with that girl?
Right.
You know, but
I didn't care.
He was so loaded.
I was so loaded because I started doing Patron.
We got in the car when we left there, and it's like, we didn't even know where we were.
What is Patron? Tequila?
Tequila. And
Good
I'm
tequila.
doing tons of shots with salt and lime. And I was just like, and I didn't realize how wrecked I was.
Oh, man.
Well, that's how it happens.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was fun.
And
was
so
a
till
fun night.
3 o'clock in the morning, you didn't even know.
I don't know if it was that late, but whatever it
Yeah,
was.
it was.
Was it? I don't even know.
Because I didn't get home till 3:30 after we dropped you off.
All right.
I know.
There's Ralph.
Got to ride in the back of a limo, too. How about that?
I said, Ronnie, you sit back here for tonight, but only one night.
One night. That's
Would
it.
you make Ralph drive?
Ralph, you're on the air.
Yeah, that was great, man.
You didn't seem like you were having so much fun at Nobu.
You said that. I don't know. I was tired all day.
From
what
what?
were you tired
What do you
from?
do? Just tired.
He said
I love that.
He told me he was working all day.
Working on what?
I don't know. But that's what he said to me.
What did you work on?
Huh?
What did you do that you did all that you're so
I
tired?
woke up early, I said.
Yeah, and then you were working.
And I was working on some stuff.
Like what?
Some stuff.
What did you do?
Some stuff.
You know what his work is? It's just he like draws pictures.
You know what? He's preparing his Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Preparing my Halloween costume.
Puns and sauce on the side.
And why is that so weird? Why is
There's
getting ice?
There's just a list of demands.
So weird.
You know what? It's so funny. I wrote an email to Beth before, and I said, Ralph was going to ask for half a cup of ice. He's
Let
going
me
to
ask
ask
you
for
a question.
sauces on the side.
Let me ask you a question.
His lemon.
Let me ask you a question.
let
When you get a drink, when you get Kettle One, do you get it in a glass or do you get it on ice?
No, they wanted to serve me a martini. I don't do martinis.
Do you get your drinks on the rocks?
Yeah.
So I drink water on ice. I like cold water. Why is that
But
bizarre?
why waste money on bottled water to put it on ice that isn't from bottled water?
I don't want bottled water. I don't care.
Oh.
You're the one who was all particular with your bottled water.
I'm not particular at all. I ordered a bottle of water.
Yeah, well, drink regular tap water, right?
Nah,
That's
dude,
bottled
don't turn
water.
it around on
Special.
me. This guy's got special, right? Does he have special things?
I
special
know,
thing.
because
You
I
get bottled
show
water
him
for
too.
special
He
thing.
does
Everything in your
all
house
the
is
time.
special.
And a bowl of lemons or bowl of limes. Yes, lots of lemon.
But Ralph is over.
Yeah, then meanwhile, Robin jumps in and eats them all. Oh, I'm glad you ordered these lemons, Ralph. Like it's gone from down.
Full of it. You're so full of it.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks, Ralph.
Of course, it's great, though.
It is. It's the best.
You know what's great about that?
And Lonnie's a great guy.
You know what's great about that? You got that big room, and then you get the little satellite rooms all around it.
They built satellite rooms.
Yeah.
So what happens in the satellite room?
You get your lap dance.
With one girl, or do you bring more girls in there?
Sometimes 3.
And how do you get new girls? I mean, are you stuck with those girls? Or
You go
No.
back into the pool.
You go back. You go back.
rotate.
You go back in. You rotate.
Oh.
Or you say to your bros, "Hey, who gives the aggressive lap dance there?"
Okay.
You go back to the stripper reservoir.
Right. You go down to the river,
To the
and
stripper.
the stripper river is.
I was enjoying your various states of undress.
Yeah, it was
What?
fun. What a great night.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a really good
You
night.
removed clothing?
No, I had this joke going. I said, "I'm going to give you girls a dance. That's my move."
Move.
And then they tried to unbutton my shirt. But
Oh,
I'm
I
not doing that.
Nah.
No.
You don't give a good dance.
No, I don't. Because I know when they see that, they throw up.
Well, that's sometimes when
They're
they
not
do
paying us enough money for that.
when they do that. Then
Hey,
they
you
gotta-
know who really's changed, man? And this is the greatest.
Who?
Brian Phelan, Mr. Party Animal.
Oh yeah, what
This
happened?
dude, remember when he was getting married?
Yeah.
He says to me, Brian's like the hardest drinking dude.
Hardest partying. Mr. Party.
One of the E guys. I go, dude, what are you doing? When are you getting married? He goes, my wife's the coolest. I go, and then when he had his first kid, now he's got 2 kids.
I know.
This guy is a changed
on
man.
lockdown?
You kidding? He calls us. Listen to this.
He called me up.
Look at this guy.
He had no idea where we were.
Yeah.
He didn't even know I was out.
This guy right
He
here.
called me on
Phelan.
my cell phone. I'm sitting in the back of the car with Howard, which shocked him to begin with.
Uh-huh.
And he goes to me, I got some Met tickets. You want some Met tickets. He had no idea we were out. And I said, no, dude, but, Monday night I don't really go out. I said, but we're out now. We're going out. We're going to have a party tonight. We're going out drinking. We're going to rip up the town. Why don't you come into the city?
Yeah, come join us. A big night,
Now,
man.
he used
And
to
now
be
you can
able
take
to
it from
say,
there,
"Where
Brian.
are
Go
you?
ahead.
What time?"
Phelan was always there. Phelan would be drunk when he got there.
Right.
So Ronnie goes,
Get on the train,
join
man.
us. He goes, join us. He goes, oh, man, I can't. My wife went out tonight, and I'm home watching the kids. I go, you pussy, your baby's sitting on a Saturday night. Where was your wife?
She was working, actually.
Oh, please.
She was.
So then we go, dude, all right, so we're going to dinner. Meet us at Scores at 10 o'clock, because that's when we're going to head over there. He goes, oh, I don't know if I can.
Well, what was wrong then?
Well, this is where I got bad. I fell asleep.
Oh, really?
Good. Your wife busts your balls.
She doesn't bust my
Admit she
balls.
changed. Admit she changed,
No, she
dude.
didn't change. I might have changed in that I don't go out as much because I have kids. But
Okay.
I'm telling you, man.
You don't go because you're not allowed.
No, I'm allowed.
Look at all these pussy whip
Oh,
dudes.
my God.
I'm telling you.
I had my kids all day
All right,
Saturday,
whatever.
all day Sunday. And all
You could have gotten...
I could have went out. Yeah, you're right. I could have went out.
You had the kids
I
all
coulda-
day Saturday and all day Sunday, and you work Monday through Friday.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Every other weekend, though.
Oh, okay.
You screwed up, dude. Admit it.
I had kids. I didn't...
You didn't know. Admit it.
You didn't really think it
Who
through.
was your
Yeah.
bro who told you just relax with those kids?
You did, actually.
Yep.
You know.
Are you going to the Met game tonight?
Yeah, I'll be
You
there.
sure?
I'll be there. To the 7th inning. To the 7th inning stretch and go home.
Boy, it's sad when you see a guy like this.
He's down for the count.
You know,
This is
man,
against his whole nature.
That's
this
a
is
big.
a man who's
it is
no
rough.
longer a man.
That's a big
rough,
one
man.
for all of them.
Kids change your life. Man.
How's your vagina, my friend?
A little sore today.
A little sore today. That's what I thought.
It's a
I didn't
big
think-
change, man. You can't do what you want to do. What you need to do.
Can't even be honest about
You
it.
were convinced that you would be, though,
I'll
weren't
tell you, no, I was not convinced. The thing is, I had it good, and then the kids came, and things changed. And it's not so much my wife. It's like, you know what, man, I want to...
It's the circumstances.
Yeah,
right.
it's like I got these two kids.
Had to have kids.
Yeah, but Brian, it was 10 o'clock at night. They should have been asleep.
I know, and I was asleep with them. That's my fault. I totally conked out, man. I was done.
This was the
'Cause
guy.
I thought for sure my phone would ring and say you were coming in.
I thought it would too, and I was chasing two kids all day, and I got exhausted.
What kind of apron do you wear?
I wear chef's apron.
No, he was a house dress. He didn't want to dirty his clothes. It's sad when you see
I
these
was
guys.
chasing kids all day.
I was.
Oh, you're too funny.
Boy, my old man...
I never thought I'd hear Brian say that.
My dad never chased those kids.
Yeah, times have changed.
Yeah.
Man. What
Because guys go for it.
I know. What the hell?
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
Nothing.
No.
Got to go for it.
Chase those kids. Is
You
what
wanted
gotta
kids,
do.
you got
I
them.
was going to ask Lonnie if you could maybe get like a daycare center set up at schools.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of
That'd be a
those
great
private
idea.
rooms should have a babysitter.
What a great idea.
That's a great idea.
Have some of the girls.
Oh, that would be so funny. And have a door you could go through,
It'd be perfect.
so that the kids wouldn't even see where they're going.
Right, and then you go see the doctor, you get cleaned up, and you take the kids home.
Right.
Stripper Barbie.
Right. That would be a good setup,
that's too funny.
Schools daycare.
I see you had time to get a haircut.
Yeah, I got them all cut, man. I know, it was a bad move.
Did you fall asleep then, too?
Hi, Howard.
Hey, Marion.
Thanks,
Howard.
Hey, Marianne, thank you very much for the bread, by the way.
I would have brought more, Ronnie, but how could I be like an old shopping big lady carrying stuff into a club with 18-year-old kids?
You got to see how good she looked, man.
If she didn't bring food, Scott's whole party wouldn't have had
She
anything.
provided
I
the
could have
food.
brought food. They didn't tell me. First, Howard, I gotta say for Scott, I know how it is. Imagine Metallica's mother or father, supporting their kids. So you gotta give him, you gotta give him credit for that. That he's out there in like a.
No, but you see,
Nobody
Marianne,
knows that.
Balls off.
Marianne, you're missing the point.
Yeah.
We all work here.
I know.
Our kids have accomplishments. We don't invite everyone to everything. And at some point,
We get, you don't help
I
the
know.
people
I
at
have
work.
kids too. I understand. But Howard, he did.
you
say
don't know
he
what my
wanted-
kids are up to. You don't know what their careers are.
I know,
I'm not
I
sitting there throwing my kid at everyone at work.
He has us held
Well, my
captive.
kids are the best, so I don't care what anybody says. Howard, he thanked you on the CD.
Oh, thank you.
And he thanked you. And it was always nice to see Artie and Ronnie with those sexy scores girls. And it's a night out for me, Howard, because I don't get out that much.
All right, Marianne. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Howard. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Yeah, Marianne looked
Marianne, you
she
can
looked
hound
really
all
good.
the time.
Thank you, Marianne.
Yeah, she
Thanks
did
for
look
coming.
good. She did look good.
Yeah, didn't she, Artie?
Dude, you don't know what I'm talking about, do you? You're out of it.
I didn't.
You're
I'm
just
not
out of
holding
it.
anybody hostage.
No,
to do
dude,
anything,
you hound everyone.
I-
And you know what? And you hound my guests, and you run around here like a loon. Calm down. If your son's going to have a music career, it's going to happen.
I know.
Same way you made your exciting career, he's going to make his.
He's talented. I'm not worried. He's gonna.
Good.
It's gonna happen.
So don't
Because
worry.
I'm
Don't
not
worry. We
worried.
can't do anything. We can't do any more.
I just
Mellow
didn't
out.
come. I didn't. You know.
No, dude. Dude, every minute.
I appreciate
And
going
then
up
with
to
the
Sean.
long, angry
What?
old man message, because people didn't respond to your email. Let it go.
And let your son send out invites. And what about Sean? Bothering him for a Beetlejuice plug? I mean, come on. Stop it. Stop the madness, dude. It's enough already. You're in a fever, and you got to slow down.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I believe you.
I do wish your son success. I went to see his band. It was great.
I know you.
All
you.
right,
I
so
appreciate
stop
you coming
already.
And
It's enough.
And helping out.
It's enough.
Okay.
You're like Jackie the Joke Man, running around here, man, with all your products.
I learned from the best.
Yeah, surely, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, is Phelan still there?
Phelan, yeah, he's around.
He's sleeping.
Yeah.
He's a pussy. I was going to suggest maybe him and Gary could start a book club. Maybe they could do something.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Hey, Howard, you were on the bulletin board this weekend.
Was I? I don't think I don't remember being on.
I think you were on Friday or something, or Saturday morning, really late.
Yeah, I was answering some questions from...
I just got on the bulletin board this week. It's my first time on.
Is this Julie?
Yeah, it's
okay.
It's surreal. I don't know how you guys do it, man.
It's all Howard Stern fans.
No, I mean just the anger.
The battering?
It's just
It's funny.
It is.
It is. It's fun. I mean, I hadn't done one post. I get on the board, and I already see a thread that says, "Who hates Shuli?"
Yeah. Well, they had a poll about who hates Chauncey. 85% of the people on the board hate Chauncey.
What a shame.
Yeah.
Stunning number.
That seems low.
I really feel bad for him.
That seems low.
I can't believe there's 50% who like them.
The bashing is nonstop.
I know.
I don't think 85% of Jews hate Hitler.
You know what else is great about the bulletin board is you click on people's names and you can see where they're at.
Yeah.
So, like, I see Jessica Hahn's on the board, and I click on her name, and she's reading the Jessica Hahn is a skank thread.
Yeah, you tend to be drawn to the negative.
Yeah, it's funny.
Jessica Hahn is a skank.
It's great. There were some great, there's some great screen names.
Oh, yeah.
These people are they're great with the screen names.
Yeah, that whole website thing is really evolving, and I think
Is the Artie versus Jackie vote over? I saw that was going on.
Artie ran away with that.
Yeah, it was like almost 90% Artie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually, Jackie did a show out here like a week and a half ago in Vegas, and a buddy of mine, comic, went to the show, and Jackie invited some of the comics up to his room after the show for a little get-together, and didn't have one crumb of food, no drinks.
See, I learned from the best. I told you that.
Yeah, that's another guy. He used to always sit and criticize me. I don't have any champagne in my room.
Carrying on about an extra bottle of champagne.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what, dude? You make enough money, go buy a bottle of champagne.
And meanwhile, he's stealing bottles of water out of his work, taking them home with him.
Yeah, well, you know,
Bottles.
it's always the cheapest guys who always complain about not getting anything. I mean, I said to him, hey, I'm sorry, I've had a few million things on my mind trying to put this show together. We did a New Year's show. It was like incredibly difficult to put together. And of course I should focus on his champagne. How about coming up to me and say, Howard, I'll take care of champagne. You know, people do like to drink New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I remember that night.
Yeah.
He didn't have a bottle in his dressing room, and you did, and he was going, "How come he gets to take home the bottle? I don't get one."
Well, now he's home with all the bottles he wants.
He doesn't even drink. But you weren't even drinking then.
No, somebody delivered it to my room. I didn't order it. Raymond, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hey.
I got to tell you, I don't want to talk bad about Scott or the Suns band. I tend to think the Suns band is very talented. I mean, would everyone agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are.
I mean, they are, Scott. Scott, this is Raymond. I booked you guys with shows before with us.
Oh, yeah, how you doing, Raymond?
And, I mean, we had you guys booked in a place in Jersey. To hear to think that you did this show at some stupid, crowded club. And the whole thing was because it seemed like you just wanted it so connected to the people at the show, which is realistic.
Here's the deal. They're having trouble getting people to come. I'm just like any other band. So I'm just trying to help get people
but
into
Scott,
clubs.
you have to respect that we work with you. And it's like when your son sold candy. I pulled you aside. I said, Scott, it's okay. Your son is in life is taking on a project. Let him have his autonomy. If he's selling candy, let him sell candy. Why are you selling the candy?
Okay.
I mean, explain that to me. It's the same exact thing with this Vertigo Blue.
Everybody's parents sells candy for them. I mean,
no, they don't.
No, there are plenty.
Mine don't.
Everybody here practically has kids. I only saw one or two people, and you were one of them, and the most often, like every year, you had a list out there telling us we got to buy some candy.
Howard, do you want to know what the shame of it is?
But Scott, how do you explain that? Like, what are you doing? What about the people you work with? They don't want to buy you candy.
Okay. I just try to invite people to the party.
No. It goes beyond inviting people. It goes beyond inviting people. We have to do an intervention, I think, because you want your son to make it, and I don't know, maybe you see that as your ticket out of here and stuff in the future.
No,
but
absolutely not.
I'm not sure what it is, but it's like, let the kid have his band, and you know what, you go out, and it's not even that cool when your father shows up everywhere.
Right, I don't necessarily know that it's a good idea that you're around at all.
But, you're right about that, Howard, because Rob and I have had this discussion. I have two kids, they sell stuff, and I vowed when they were born I would never, ever sell stuff here based on what I saw between Scott and we had another person. We couldn't even get in the building unless you bought something.
Yeah.
You couldn't go to work without buying something.
Right.
Well, now he's the same way with the band. It's like, hey, it's cool. Okay, we all went, and, we said, okay, it's enough now.
I appreciate everybody's help.
And like, you're the engineer here, but you don't go up to my guests, even if it's Sean with Beetlejuice, and say, hey, how about working in a plug for my son's band?
Okay.
You gotta chill, dude. And I know you want it real bad for him and everything. You know what? I want my kids real bad.
No,
my kids have a career. One of my oldest daughter has a career path, but, I don't inflict her on, everyone. She's my pride and joy.
Yeah, but Howard, you know what the sad state of affairs is, too? That, I mean, what did Scott just say? He said that the whole thing...
Hello?
Uh-oh. Places, correct?
Wait. What did you say?
We lost you.
What did you say?
I don't know.
The first thing Scott said was that his son's band has a hard time getting people to come out to see them.
Right.
Now he's gone again.
Ray, get a better phone.
We can only hear everything we've already heard.
We hear every other word.
Christ almighty.
Yeah, goodbye, Ray. Go get another phone.
What?
We can't hear you. You keep...
I'm only kidding, man. Can you hear me now?
What do you mean you're only kidding? Are you pretending to drop out?
No, he really is dropping.
Good one.
He doesn't realize we never heard any of whatever those jokes were.
You know what the wrap around the office is that, like, Scott's son is sort of like his lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Like, you ever see that movie with the families who have the two kids who are going to be basketball stars?
Right.
Everyone just stops
dreams.
Yeah, everyone just stops working.
Scott's got his own hoop dreams. Dude.
He's not my lottery ticket.
Dude.
He's my golden parachute.
You got to chill.
All right.
It's going to be really obnoxious. Hey, it's cool. You're proud of your son and everything, but not everyone at the station needs to be involved.
Okay.
It's not our problem.
Done.
See, I offered him. Well, I didn't. Lonnie offered him. He wanted to have he heard about this record release party. So he said, why is he having it in this stupid club? Why doesn't he have it here? If he wants people to show up, you're going to get tons of people showing up at Scores.
Right.
You'll have record people. You'll have everybody showing up there.
Right.
Put them on the main stage. Food, booze, everything. Now, that would have been a party.
Right.
And he would have had people show up.
You wouldn't have had to beg people to come.
But he wouldn't,
Why wouldn't you do that?
I didn't think it was the right venue for...
Why? It's a party.
Trying to attract, 18-year-old to...
You're looking for an audience inside these
No
walls.
18-year-olds go to Scores.
They can't. I mean, they can't drink, so...
Yeah, but they go, even though they can't drink.
All right, I've got to take a break. Who cares? All I'm saying is chill out.
All right,
Relax.
I'll chill out. I appreciate
if
everybody.
If things going to happen, they'll happen.
I know. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Do an intervention.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah, I need an intervention.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.